Have you ever wondered how a single event in one corner of the world can ripple across the global economy? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? It's like a single thread being pulled in a complex tapestry, causing the entire fabric to shift and change. That's the nature of our global economy. It's a vast, intricate network of interconnections and relationships, a living entity that breathes, moves, and reacts to events happening around the world. Take, for instance, the recent Iran attack on Israel. An event of such magnitude doesn't just stay confined within the borders of the two nations involved. It sends shockwaves throughout the world, affecting everything from oil prices to stock markets, from trade agreements to foreign policy decisions. But how does this happen? How does an incident thousands of miles away affect your daily life? Well, it's all about the interconnectedness of our world. The global economy is like a giant jigsaw puzzle, where each piece represents a country and every edge signifies an economic relationship. When one piece moves, it inevitably impacts the adjacent ones, causing a domino effect that can ripple across the entire puzzle. In the case of the Iran-Israel conflict, the immediate impact was felt in the oil and gas sector. Iran is one of the world's largest oil producers, and any disruption in its output can cause global prices to surge. This in turn affects everything from the cost of your flights to the price you pay at the gas pump. But the ripples don't stop there. The conflict can lead to heightened geopolitical tensions, affecting foreign policies and trade relations across the globe. It can cause stock markets to tumble, impact global investment trends, and even influence the economic policies of nations far removed from the Middle East. In essence, what happens in one part of the world can, and often does, impact the rest of the globe in ways we may not always foresee or understand. Now let's unfold the sequence of events that have led us to our current economic condition. The world economy doesn't change overnight, it's a process, a sequence of events. Our story begins with the unexpected Iran attack on Israel, a ripple that reverberated across the globe. This wasn't just a military action, it was an economic catalyst. The immediate shock sent oil prices skyrocketing, creating a domino effect. Countries heavily dependent on oil imports found themselves grappling with inflation, a direct hit to their economies. Next, we saw the ripple effects on international trade. Countries began to tread cautiously, fearing the escalation of conflict. Trade routes were disrupted, and uncertainty loomed in the air. This resulted in a slowdown of global trade, further straining the world economy. Then, there was the impact on stock markets worldwide. The fear of war led to a massive sell-off, causing markets to plunge and investors to lose confidence. This was a significant blow to the world economy, as it affected everyone, from big corporations to small investors. In the midst of this, the tightening of international sanctions on Iran followed. These sanctions hampered Iran's oil exports, contributing to a further increase in global oil prices. The world was spiraling into an economic crisis. Even countries not directly involved in the conflict felt the sting. The global economy is interconnected like a web. When one strand is disturbed, the whole web vibrates. The tourism industry, for instance, took a hit as people became wary of international travel. This timeline of events shows us how a single incident can trigger a chain reaction, impacting the global economy in ways we could never have predicted. It's a stark reminder of our interconnectedness and the delicate balance that holds the world economy together. With these events in mind, we can begin to understand the key factors that have shaped our current economic landscape. So what has been the impact of this chain of events on the world economy? Let's delve into that. The economic shift that has occurred globally due to the Iran attack on Israel is significant and far-reaching. We're seeing this play out across various sectors, from oil prices to stock market trends and even currency fluctuations. Oil, as we know, is the lifeblood of many economies. With Iran being a key player in the global oil market, any instability there can cause a ripple effect. The attack on Israel has led to heightened tensions in the Middle East, causing oil prices to skyrocket. This sudden surge has had a domino effect, inflating costs in various industries and driving up inflation rates. Next, let's talk about stock markets. They are like barometers of economic health, and they've been on a roller coaster ride since the attack. Investors worldwide are skittish, leading to increased market volatility. Stocks in sectors such as defense and commodities have seen a surge, while those in tourism and aviation have taken a hit. This shift in market dynamics is reflective of the changing global economic landscape. Now, onto currency fluctuations. In times of geopolitical unrest, investors often flock to safe haven currencies such as the US dollar, Swiss franc, and Japanese yen. This trend has been evident in the wake of the Iran-Israel conflict, causing significant volatility in currency markets. Emerging market currencies in particular have been under pressure due to dwindling investor confidence and capital outflows. In essence, these shifts are not isolated events. They are interconnected pieces of a complex global economic puzzle. A disturbance in one part of the world can send shockwaves through the entire global economy, altering the course of economic trends. These shifts have had a profound effect on economies worldwide, and the ripple effect is far from over. We're living in a global village, and it's clear that no economy can remain insulated from the tremors of geopolitical events happening halfway across the globe. With the current economic condition, one might wonder, what does the future hold? It's a complex question with no easy answers. The aftermath of the Iran-Israel conflict has shaken the global economy, and its ripples are likely to be felt for years to come. The future of the global economy may seem bleak to some, but it's important to remember that it's not set in stone. Economies are dynamic, constantly evolving entities. They react and adapt to changes, often in unexpected ways. Predictions vary widely, reflecting the many uncertainties we face. Some experts warn of prolonged stagnation, pointing to the potential for escalating tensions and continued disruptions to trade. Others, however, see the potential for a rebound. They argue that the crisis could spur innovation and drive shifts in the global economic order, leading to new growth opportunities. We could see countries diversifying their economies, lessening their dependence on volatile commodities. New trade alliances might emerge, reshaping the global economic map. Technological advancements could play a crucial role, with sectors like renewable energy and digital services potentially becoming key drivers of growth. But it's crucial to remember that these are just possibilities. The future remains clouded by uncertainties. The geopolitical landscape is unpredictable, and so are the economic impacts of the ongoing crisis. While the future is uncertain, understanding the factors at play can help us prepare for what's to come. It's a time for caution, certainly, but also for resilience and innovation. The world economy has weathered storms before, and it will do so again. The path ahead may be challenging, but it's not insurmountable. The future, as always, is in our hands. To sum up our discussion today on the world economic condition, we've unraveled the intricate tapestry of global economics and how recent events have impacted this delicate balance. The Iran attack on Israel undoubtedly has stirred the waters, creating economic ripples that have been felt far beyond their immediate geographical boundaries. We began our journey by examining the global impact of this crisis. The attack has not just affected the two nations involved, but has echoed across the globe, influencing international trade, oil prices, and financial markets. The world, as we've seen, is an interconnected stage where actions in one corner can trigger reactions in another. Next, we walked through the timeline of events. The sequence of happenings provided us with a clear understanding of how quickly situations can escalate, and how these escalations can have far-reaching impacts, affecting economies worldwide. It's like a domino effect, where one single event can set off a series of reactions that can bring about significant changes. Our exploration of the economic shift was quite revealing. The attack set off a chain of events that led to a significant economic shift, affecting various sectors. It's interesting to see how one event can cause such a drastic shift in the world's economic landscape. We then looked into the future, contemplating the outlook based on current conditions. While it's impossible to predict with absolute certainty, it's clear that the repercussions of this event will continue to influence global economics in the foreseeable future. It's crucial to remember that these aren't just abstract concepts or numbers on a graph. The world economy is a complex web of interconnections. When one thread is pulled, the whole web shudders. As we've seen with the Iran attack on Israel, these ripples can be felt worldwide. Thank you for watching this video. If would you like to watch this kind of videos, do comment, like, subscribe, and share this video.